Hello Scorpio, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com. I have been doing readings for many years, but I've not used YouTube before, so this is my first series of videos on YouTube. I hope you like them. This is a message for February, for Scorpio, February 2017. Message for Scorpio for February 2017. Message for Scorpio, February 2017. Let's see what the cards want to tell you, Scorpio. I will also use some oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. I always feel like that gives extra depth to the readings. It backs up, or it sometimes contradicts even, but it gives that extra information that sometimes helps with card reading. So let's have a look how we're going. Alright. Okay. So, and I'm going to do the healing with angel tarot oracle deck. Just get an idea what the angels are saying to support you, whatever process you're going through. So let's have a look. There it is. That would be your angel card, and the goddess card, the goddess guidance. Beautiful set of cards. Oh, wants to come out? There you go. Okay, Scorpio. Now let's have a look at your energies and messages from the tarot for February. So we're starting off with the Ten of Pentacles. As you can see, I'm using the Cosmic Oracle deck, Cosmic Tarot deck, and I've used that set for many years, and I really love it. It's very explanatory and very clear to show, and it's colorful. So it's a lovely set to use for this type of readings. Now the Ten of Pentacles really shows a man who is really has achieved most of what we can achieve with Pentacles. It's an earthly energy. It's to do with material things, tangible life aspects. So it could be work related, or it could be home related, or any project. It's a tangible money. It could be investments, and it feels like you've achieved a lot on this particular stream. You have achieved most of what you can achieve in terms of sort of something physical, something tangible, and it just feels like it's all there for you. It's clear, it's there. The sun is shining, there's roses, and he is looking prosperous and good about. He's done good business. You can really see he's done good business. He's made all these pentacles and created it through hard work. And it's not as if he's been doing it lying on his back. It's been hard work. He's been a laborer. He's been working extremely hard to achieve all these pentacles in his life, and this level of prosperity is like an independence there. And yeah, so he basically has he's comfortable. He is comfortable, and I don't feel he's completely finished, because he's still got a sort of movement to his body, and that means like he may well want to do more, but there's certainly a level of comfort there. Now, this is crossed with the Two of Swords. So thoughts are very much about decisions, about thoughts. So it's air energy, and this lady is sitting in the dark with a cat next to her. The cat could go. It's not totally comfortable, because the cat is definitely on his or her guard. He's looking out. He's just seeing something, and although there is sort of a taking back from life going on, and maybe through not wanting to make a decision or not being able to make a decision yet, and having retreated out of life a little bit on her own or on his own, just pondering on life. And it is nighttime. There is a little boat in the distance, and things are happening, but it is very much still in sort of on the hidden level. It's not totally there, and your thoughts during that time may well have been difficult because choices needed to be made, and the thoughts are behind you, so to make these decisions would have been difficult, or are difficult, but I'm saying would have been because the card came in reverse, so it feels like maybe decisions have been made, and maybe they have already progressed, and maybe we're moving towards the daytime again. The cat is probably gone and is now laying by a fire, and it's already more comfortable in himself. So there is this process going on early in the month where actually you have materially on a specific area in your life. It doesn't have to be with every area, but a specific area in your life, you actually are quite well off. There is lots of potential. You have lots of things achieved already. You've worked very hard, and but there are thoughts going on in terms of decision making and maybe questioning, or on the unconscious, not totally feeling totally comfortable with the situation, and needing somehow to have that clarity to make a decision. And you may well by the early February start to make a decision, or have already made it, about this situation. So there is a sense of slight uncomfortableness about it, but I do feel there is a movement in terms of making decisions towards how to be comfortable with that, or how to be comfortable with doing your next project in terms of material attainment, really. That is going on early on in the month. And then the second part of the second week, we see a big transformation going on. We really see this big ending coming, where you have made decisions about life, where you have moved on, and where you cannot go back anymore. This is a total ending, a starting from scratch. And it's not a scary card in any way. It is about needing and wanting to make big changes in how you see things. I feel like this is to do with how you see things, because the Two of Swords in reverse, and what sort of changes you make. So I feel like you have made a change early on in the way you think about things, and how you move forward with it. So the pondering is over. The sitting in the dark on your own is over. You have moved towards making a decision, and this decision means a total change in how you look at things, and how you perceive things, and how you maybe treat yourself or others around you, or your life, or your home situation. It's just a total transformation going on for you, Scorpio, this month, which is actually, it looks like it's a really beautiful process if we're looking at the second part of the month. So and I've seen it a lot in these readings, that we're starting off with a little bit of stress and tension early in the readings, and then we're moving on in February towards a better, more prosperous, and more emotionally stable, more clear vision towards the end of the month. But there is definitely this quite significant transformation going on right in the middle somewhere of February. And you're going to come through that in a beautiful way, because the Three of Swords, which is quite a difficult card in many ways. It's a lot to do with regret. It's a lot to do with pain, emotional pain, being stabbed, a lot of turmoil, emotional turmoil, and thoughts, lots of negative thoughts towards yourself, into your heart, and destructive, all those energies. And this card's come upside down, it's in reverse for you. So this transformation is, I feel, it's a lot to do with how you're thinking about things, and letting go of old things, letting go of the past, letting go of remorse, of sadness, of anger. So it looks like your situation is actually really quite stable, but your thoughts, there are some thoughts in your reading, and they have been causing you some trouble. And you are making a change, you're moving on from it, Two of Swords in reverse, made a decision, you are going forward, you're coming into the light, but this does mean you're going through a process of letting go completely. So there is something that's completely let go of, and left in the past. You cannot rebuild it. Once it's gone, it's gone. When it's dead, it's dead. So there is definitely this beautiful process going on of completely shedding something that you no longer need, no longer want to hold on to. And this will bring you then to a situation where you are feeling actually on top of the world. It is a beautiful process where you can let everything go, where you decide to let go, and you are starting to feel on top of the world and starting to appreciate all the beautiful material things around you. This could be people, this could be environment, could be your job. All of a sudden you start to realize, I actually am totally in balance with this. Sorry, I need a little bit of water. I'm totally in balance with this. I feel on top of the world. I'm going to appreciate it. I feel like, my life is coming together. I can see it again. Now this card, the next card, is crossed with the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands is a lady who does want to go forward. She wants to stride forward. You can see the warrior element there. And again, the sign of the three gods, the Indian gods. And the sun is shining. She wants to charge forward. And there is the energy there to do it. The card came in reverse. So, like that. Which, in a way, tells me that everything is in balance. Everything is in its place. There's a way forward. But the energy to stride forward needs to find its path yet. And it's not going to charge off just like that. There are probably new ideas and new ways forward and with energy. But it is still working on clarification. There's not a total clarity yet on this, which needs to come to fruition in its own good time. And we can see that because as time progresses a little bit, this is only, this is like a short space of time, really. If you think about a month's time, all the transitions that you're making in this really short space of time is quite amazing. So a slight pause and not charging forward like crazy is actually quite a good idea. It's not as if you're sort of pondering for months and months. There is just a few days where you're thinking, how do I go forward? How can I take charge? And how can I use this energy and my new vision? How can I use it to go forward again? And this vision is coming for you with the Hierophant. There is a vision there, and there is a way forward. You can see it, and in some ways you can also see that you may be taking charge and leading other people, or you start to feel like you're actually being led, and you can see the way forward because somebody else is showing you the way, and you're starting to see it yourself. You may have been shown in many ways already, but all of a sudden it's becoming clearer, and there is an element of spirituality around this. So it may also have to do with a spiritual revelation or a spiritual way forward, where you really start to connect again, and feel the guidance from within. Because this person, the Hierophant, obviously it doesn't come out of his mind. It must come out of his heart, the leadership, because the mind is actually, if you think of it for practical things, very good, but otherwise it's pretty useless. And use the heart, use the spiritual guidance from within to help you see clearer, and this will help you then move forward. And we're finishing with the Wheel of Fortune. Now everything is always going in a circular way. So this wheel, sometimes we feel like we are being smiled upon by the universe, and sometimes we feel like we are being frowned upon by the universe. And now I'm not saying that you are frowned upon, But I am saying that you do need to take your time. It's the wheel of time. It's like ebb and flow. And so this is, again, not something that you can rush into. It's a slow process, but clarity will definitely come for you. But there is an element here where we have to look at the speed at which things, you're going through quite a significant transformation. So the speed at which things actually manifest, you want to manifest and you want to go forward, but obviously that needs to take a little bit of time. And the same message is repeated by the end of the week. So the second half of the week is really about seeing it clearer, feeling more in balance, but at the same time needing to take your time. And again, this is a message that keeps coming back this month. So I feel like there is a general sense in February of not rushing into things, taking time to get a really clear vision. But yeah, I do feel like there's quite a big transformation going on for you in how you see things around you, maybe materially, and how you then start to move forward and opening yourself up for clear vision and embracing the world again, starting to embrace the world again. It's not straight away there. It will take a little bit of time, but I feel it is coming for you, Scorpio. So what are the angels saying? And again, this card has come back again. So retreating is a similar message as we had with Libra. It is important to retreat. That this process is intense. And it is very important for you to process this quietly in your heart. You don't have to go away from people, but it's like an inner process, connecting with your inner self to find the answers and to process all the changes that you're going through. It's that calm, the calmer you are, the stiller you are inside of yourself, the more the answers will come and the more stable you will feel, and the more you can start to think about moving forward and seeing things clearer again. So that the retreat side is like retreating inside of yourself to start connecting again with your inner guidance, and it will really help you going through this process of change that you're going through. And then your goddess message is I can never really pronounce these things. Erakura, which means blossoming. And it says you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and process. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So beautiful, beautiful message for you, Scorpio, because this patience, this is what I've been picking up on. Like, you can't charge forward and you can't really force the world to be different straight away. But don't give up, keep going. You get this clarity, you get this foundation of balance in your life. And it just feels like once you let go of these negative thoughts, the life will just really start to take care of itself. It may just be in one specific area of your life, or it may be in several, but this is all an inner process that you can go through, and it will give you positive results, I feel, because if you let go of negative thoughts, if you make decisions, if you let go of regret and pain, old pain and sadness, you can find that new space again. And there is not really much choice in the matter, I feel, even though it felt like you were having to make a choice. I feel life is just forcing you. It's a major arcana card, the death card, and it's divine intervention, really. So something's going to help you make this change. So there's no more lingering. You can really make this change, and find yourself blossoming not necessarily blossoming right at the end of the month, but towards it, because it's only the beginning. So be patient. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you found this helpful, and if you would like to know more about me, my readings, my website is tarotforlifecoaching.com, and you can read a little bit about me, what sort of things I do, and my background, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will hopefully see you next week and next month again. Have a lovely month.